Hi, it's Sarah here. How are you doing? Hope you're having a great day today. We're going to be talking about entities today, ghosts. So there are lots and lots and lots, thousands of entities that are around. Entities are ghosts. They are people that have not passed over fully. Most entities are harmless and mean well. And you might have lots around you that are helping you that you're not aware of. But if somebody, a person, was a mean, grumpy person when they were alive, it might mean that they are a mean, grumpy person when they have passed over. So their ghost might be a mean, grumpy ghost. If somebody wasn't very intelligent or very spiritual aware and they've passed over, then it's quite likely that they are still going to be unintelligent and unspiritually aware. Just because somebody has passed over doesn't mean that they automatically know everything spiritual. So this is why it's very important to have discernment. If you're receiving guidance from spirit, it is important to have discernment. See if it resonates with you, because a mean, grumpy ghost could try and give you the wrong messages, send you down the wrong path. Or you might have an ancestor or a ghost that means well, that's trying to give you correct information but doesn't. So see if it resonates with you. When you receive guidance from spirit, it feels very high vibrational. Guidance from an entity won't feel so high vibrational. And just see, put it into your heart center. Put your awareness into your heart center. Does this sound correct for me? So if you have enough self-love and self-forgiveness and you are grounded, you're going to automatically keep entities out of your energy field. But if you have a strong victim consciousness, or you have martyrdom consciousness, or you have not enough self-love or not enough self-forgiveness, then you can allow entities into your auric field and into your physical body. Now, it's quite likely you're going to be completely unaware of this, or they may make you feel drained. They can also cause you to have behavioral changes. So you might find yourself suddenly developing a different taste in music, in movies, in foods, or in friends, etc. And what they're trying to do is put their preferences onto you, so you will start to like what they liked. So if this is an issue, if you know you have an issue with entities, then it is important that you ground yourself, and you can do this by putting your bare feet flat on the floor and imagining big golden roots coming down from your feet and spreading miles deeply into the earth and spreading out for miles. And it's something you need to keep repeating. You also need to work on self-love and self-forgiveness. But in the meantime, an exercise that you can do that will help you is to just imagine stepping into your mind into a lift or a whirlpool, and then taking that lift or whirlpool down into the middle of your chest, your heart center. And then once you've got your awareness down into your heart center, imagine breathing in love and golden light and bringing that down into your heart center, and see your heart center glowing brighter and brighter. And then you're going to send that love and that golden energy outwards and fill your whole auric field up with it. And this will act as self-love. This will give you more self-love, and it will act as protection. But it is something that you would need to keep doing, keep repeating over and over again. So a lot of people have an unconscious or conscious fear of ghosts, and that's mainly because of all the horror movies that we've seen and stories that we've been told, etc. So before we're going to do some work releasing these entities, it's a good idea just to set you in sacred space, and that way you're going to feel safer and more protected. So a simple way is just to say, I call upon Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, and Archangel Raphael to set me in sacred space. And what they will do is stand at four corners and surround you and protect you. And then what you're going to do is imagine there's a golden beam of light. It goes right from heaven, right down through your body, deep into the earth. And what you're going to do is send your awareness up that beam of light as far up as you can. And then you're going to imagine, or you're going to feel God's love for you. And you're going to pull that love down that beam of light, and you're going to fill your body with it, and then you're going to let it encompass the whole of your body. And you can also ask God while you're there just to do this as well, just to help you and help you feel it. And this is also going to act as protection, and it's going to make you feel safe. So once you've done that, all you need to do is just say a call upon Jesus, Mother Mary, and Archangel Michael. And you're just going to ask them to escort any entity that's not serving your highest good to be escorted away, taken away to where it needs to go for its highest good. Because we don't actually know where this entity needs to go. So you're just going to ask it to be taken away to the place it needs to go for its highest good. And then you can also ask if there are any cords or attachments between you, for those to be cut and the ends dissolved and returned to source. Because you may have had an entity with you for lifetime after lifetime, the same one with you, stuck in your energy field for many lifetimes. So it is possible you have some kind of cords or attachment between you. So ask for this to be dissolved or cut and the ends dissolved so it cannot reform. And just sit there quietly and do that exercise, and you might be aware of something happening, you might not. Another way you can do it, again, is to do your protective thing with the 4 archangels and sending your energy upwards and pulling down God's love. And then what you're going to do is, again, call upon Jesus, Mother Mary, and Archangel Michael. And then you're going to see a big white suction tube in front of you. And you're going to set your intention, and you're going to choose for any entity that's not serving your highest good to be sucked up this suction tube and to be taken wherever it needs to go. So again, you might get an image of this happening, you might feel something happening, or you might not. As long as you've set your intention and you allow it, then it will be happening. So sometimes we hang on to entities for our own self-punishment, or if we're very lonely, we can sometimes set up entities to be with us as a child. If we didn't have much attention as a child, we can call in beings to come and be with us just to keep us company. So sometimes we like to hang on to these entities. So it may be that you don't always allow it to happen the first time. So these exercises are something that are good for you to repeat every now and again. Not on a daily basis. You might want to just set a reminder once a month, something like that, just to make sure your energy fields and your body is kept clear. But in the meantime, do work on grounding yourself and work on forgiving yourself and self-love. That's all very important. Now, please note, there are no demons or no devils or anything like that in reality. Okay, in reality, only love exists. But what you believe in is what you will experience. So if you want to believe in that kind of thing, it may be they are in your reality. If you're having a problem with anything like that, the way out of it is to know it's not real. And by keep telling yourself over and over it's not real, only love is real, eventually that's not going to be in your reality. Now, it may be you have a spiritual gift with entities, and that's called mediumship. So there are some people that have a contract, a soul contract, to come in and to be able to communicate with entities. It may be that you have a whistling in your ears. That's one indication. That can also be other indications, so don't automatically think that's what it is. But sometimes a whistling in your ears is entities trying to get through to you. But sometimes you might just hear them talk to you as though you were talking to another person. Now, it is up to you whether you want to develop your mediumship. If you are being pestered by lots of entities trying to talk to you, it is your choice because you have free will. So if it's something you're not keen on or it's not the right time for you, you can ask Archangel Michael to step in and take everybody away for the moment until you are ready and you're willing if you want to. So it's your choice. Don't feel that you automatically have to do it at that particular time if it doesn't fit. Okay, so what we're going to do now is the Christ unwinding technique, just to help you if you are having problems with entities. So this technique is something I developed with Yeshua a few years ago. It doesn't matter what religion you are or if you're an atheist, it helps everybody. The Christ light is just source energy. So all you have to do is sit down and shut your eyes and just say, I call upon the Christ light to help me. And then what you're going to do is you're going to be reading some sentences with your eyes shut. So reading them as though they were on the inside of your forehead. And it doesn't matter if you're not very good at spelling, it's your intention that counts. Ideally, you're going to be able to see your sentences and read them because they are replacing your beliefs. And by actually seeing them is a good way to replace your beliefs. If you can't see them and you're just imagining they are there, that's because your mind's deeming unsafe at the moment. So just keep repeating over and over again, it is safe for me to see my sentences. It is safe for me to see my sentences. And eventually you will be able to. Okay, so you've sat down quietly, you've called in the Christ light, and with your eyes shut, seeing the sentence in front of your shut eyes as though it was on the inside of your forehead. And your sentence is, I am worthy and deserving of being free of all bothersome entities. I choose this. And then what you're going to do is you're going to see your sentence go up and it's going to start to weave around your brain. Left and right, up and down, backwards and forwards. And what it's doing is replacing your limiting beliefs. So seeing your sentence circling around your brain, keep reading it as it's going around. I am worthy and deserving of being free of all bothersome entities. I choose this. And then you're going to see your sentences start to spiral down through your head, around and around your head, going down and down, and then down through your throat, and then down through the middle of your chest. And as they're spiraling down, just see if you can read them. I am worthy and deserving of being free of all bothersome entities. I choose this. And then seeing your sentence go down the middle of your belly, in the middle of your pelvis, and then it's going to start to spiral out from between the tops of your legs, and it's going to spiral down the gap between your legs. So spiraling down between your legs, reading your sentences, I am worthy and deserving of being free of all bothersome entities. I choose this. And then when your sentence reaches the floor, it can either go off into the ground or off into the distance, whatever you prefer. And then again, reading your sentence, I am worthy and deserving of being free of all bothersome entities. I choose this. This time seeing your sentence go up your left hand, up your left arm, over your left elbow, and up your left upper arm. And then when it reaches your left shoulder, your sentences spiral across the top of your back. So I am worthy and deserving of being free of all bothersome entities. And then when they reach your right shoulder, you spiral them back across to your left. I choose this. It's just because we store a lot of stuff in our shoulders and upper back, so we're just giving this area a bit more of a thorough cleaning, as it were. And then when they get back to your left shoulder, you start to spiral them down the left side of your body. Reading your sentences, I am worthy and deserving of being free of all bothersome entities. And then see your sentences spiral down the left side of your belly and lower back, and I choose this. Seeing your sentences spiral down your left side of your pelvis, then your left thigh, I am worthy and deserving of being free of all bothersome entities, over your left knee, down your left calf, and I choose this. Over your left ankle and over your left foot. And then again, we're just going to repeat that process of seeing your sentences with your eyes shut. I am worthy and deserving of being free of all bothersome entities. I choose this. And this time your sentences are going to go spiraling up your right hand. So seeing them come out from your forehead and spiraling up your right hand and up your right arm and over your right elbow and up your right upper arm. And then when they reach your right shoulder, you're going to spiral them across the top of your back to your left shoulder. I am worthy and deserving of being free of all bothersome entities. And when they reach your left shoulder, you spiral them back to your right one. I choose this. Then when they reach your right shoulder, spiral them down the right side of your body. So your chest and upper back, spiraling them round and round. I am worthy and deserving of being free of all bothersome entities. Spiral them down the right side of your belly and lower back. And I choose this. The right side of your pelvis. Right thigh. I am worthy and deserving of being free of all bothersome entities. Over your right knee and down your right calf. And I choose this. Over your right ankle and over your right foot. And then again, reading your sentences. I am worthy and deserving of being free of all bothersome entities. I choose this. And this time you ask for your sentences. Imagine them going outwards, so forwards. And you just ask Spirit to take your sentences across all time and space, to all lives, all realities, all dimensions, and all universes. And then we just finish off by imagining these sentences going across your chest in beautiful white and gold letters. So, across your chest, I am worthy and deserving of being free of all bothersome entities. I choose this. And then we just finish off by thanking the Christ light. Okay, so I hope you found that useful. It is worth checking in and just doing that exercise, maybe once a month. You can do the Christ unwinding technique as often as you want. It works well if you bring in some new beliefs, some new sentences to say. Just make sure you say them in the positive. So I am rather than I am not. And in the present, I am rather than I am becoming. And you can do the Christ unwinding technique as often as you want on a daily basis, more than once a day. It really doesn't matter. But the entity one, perhaps do it once a month, something like that. Okay, I hope that helped. Much love and many blessings from my heart to yours.